Great win. Anytime, you beat Jacksonville State, Coach Green, the way they play, they make you play 40 minutes. They make you be really disciplined on the defensive end. You got to take care of the ball, and if you're not locked in, you'll get beat. And I thought they played a terrific game and really forced us to, raise our level at times. So terrific win. Excited about it. Was really glad the way our guys responded. We didn't get off to a great start. We got down in a hole a little bit, even I think down 6, 7. Was able to really do a great job that last 4-minute part of the first half and the 4-minute media, that last 4-minute media of taking the lead. Dexter's shot was huge going into halftime to go up 1. And I thought our bench play in the second half when Sapp and Cam went into some foul trouble, CJ stepped up and did some good things, Rambo, and I thought some guys stepped up and did some good things. So it's a good win. Kind of just talked to the guys about win today, 1-0 today, and start a new week on Monday.
You mentioned the slow start. Did you feel like early on maybe you used all the good vibes Thursday night?
I don't know what happened because we weren't playing at the pace we needed to. And usually we get the jump ball. Today, they kind of sneaked that jump ball on us, and we run defense first. Usually Jarvis gets most of them, and we run our first set that we had called, and we play from there. But we were more playing at a slow pace. We weren't running in transition like we needed to. And then, we ran the wrong set to start. We were just kind of out of kilter, and we kind of playing into their hands. And then they made a couple of shots, and we responded, and they hit us with another run, and was proud of our guys the way they responded and finished that half.
What did you see from Jeffrey tonight?
Jeffrey Moss, you look at his stats, 5 for 10 again from the field, 16 points, but I thought he did a great job. Williams had 14, but he guarded him all night, and, Williams is a good player. He can really, they really spread the floor. They really space it out. They run good motion. You really got to be disciplined. So I thought he had a really good defensive effort for us, and he's growing up and maturing, and, he's doing good things for us. He's shooting the basketball a little bit better. He missed a big open 3 late. That would have been huge. But Jeff's he's really stepping up and doing some good things. Happy for him because he deserves it.
You guys only forced 8 turnovers tonight. Does that make it a little harder to run your 10-5 pace?
Yeah, we're not going to force a bunch against them. I was already braced for, hey, this is going to be a grind. Because they're really going to spread you out and really not even almost look to attack the basket until under 15. I mean, they're really spaced at times. And I didn't want to get out there too far and then really give up dribble drives, especially the game. The game was really called like the new rules of emphasis tonight. I mean, there was a lot of both ways. There was a lot of the chest fouls or the hand check fouls. So we didn't want to get caught up in that. And, I knew we probably weren't going to turn them over a bunch. Sometimes we will in the half court, you can get 10, 12, but today we didn't, and that's why it makes it a little tougher on you.
You guys really controlled the boards. How much of that was just having Jonathan for the whole game? You only had that one technical foul.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked at Jonathan's stat sheet a month ago, the 3 was changed to 1, it'd be 13 minutes, and it'd be 4 fouls, Now he's playing 25, 30 minutes. He's gotten double-figure rebounds. I don't know how many games in a row or, 3 in a row, 4 out of 5, I don't know. But he's been terrific, and you can see he's getting better. But if you miss the whole preseason, it's hard with a guy with his size and stature. So he's getting better, and we're going to need him as we go into the second half of conference.
I mean, the free throw numbers from him and Jarvis tonight both have to make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, 10 for 14. Farrell's father's here, and his father said he was going to work with him. And so I fired everybody, and after the game I fired all the coaches. I told the players we're not worth a darn because we've been working with Farrell all season. He's shooting 28%, and now his dad comes and he's in the 70s.
Can you talk about the sequence from Cam there late? He has the 2 kind of pull-up floaters, tough shots, and he makes them. Just talk about that series.
That was a tough floater, man. That was a gutsy shot. He turned the one over in transition. That was a, kind of a freshman play, but that's Cam. He's all flash, and you got to live with it some. And man, he made a great pass to Jarvis for the foul, and then the floater was a big time shot. That just really it's a 4-point game. I mean, he hits a money floater. But he loves that floater. I mean, that was a great shot. The biggest thing about Cam, he's 3 for 4 from the field in the second half. But when we're really good offensively, his assists to turnovers are, 7 to 2, 8 to 2. Today it was 3 to 4. That means we weren't clicking as well as we need to in transition. And part of that's due to Jacksonville.
Was that one of those no, yes type shots kind of in your head?
Yeah. But it's just a good player, making a really, really good play. We wanted to get him off a ball screen to try to draw a foul, because we were in double bonus and the calls were so tight tonight. And then he just made a great, he made a great play and made everybody look good.
You spoke a little earlier about CJ and Tyler. Just how big was it that you guys were able to keep that lead when you had, Sappin?
It was huge. I don't know what it was when Sapp and Cam went out, but I thought those guys, they may have even extended the lead. I thought CJ, he gave up a 3 or 2, but I think most of it he fell one time and gave up a 3. But I thought CJ made a couple tough plays, and then he really pushed the basketball and got us a couple easy baskets and made good decisions, except the one little jump shot. I wish he would have pulled that out. And then Rambo was out there too, and terrific job by those two guys to step in and do really good things for us. That was huge. That was a big part of our win tonight. That's the thing people understand. Beating Jacksonville is a grind, man. I mean, you look, I told our guys at halftime, I told them before the game, they were tied at Eastern, okay? They were up 2 at Belmont. Belmont hits them with one stretch, or that game goes down to the wire. East Kentucky game, I didn't see all of that game, so I don't know how that finished, but that was a 4-point game. So anytime you can beat them, even 3 years ago, my first year here, it was nip and tuck. That team had the ability to really, really turn you over, and we turned them over and got a couple leak outs to really stretch the lead. But this was a great win, and now we got to get ready for a tough 3-game road trip.
How do you carry over the way you played against Tech and Jacksonville State on the road trip?
You just got to preach character. You got to preach focus. You got to preach team. Talk to, reiterate eyes up to them, and keep explaining what that means. And we got good kids, so it's going to be a great atmosphere down there next Friday. P had a good win tonight, so it should be fun. And those are the games you want to play in.
How would you assess the first 8 conference games?
Better than I thought. The guys have done a great job. Assistants have done a great job really working with the guys and behind the scenes keeping them all together, especially the way we started. But like I was talking to Coach Green, and he's the first buddy that's really said something, man, your team's had a lot of adversity, this fall, and really throughout the first half of the year, and we have. And that's a credit to our guys and the support staff for getting those guys through that. It was a great first half of the season. Obviously I wish we could have made some shots at Edwardsville and been 8-0, but if you told me we'd be 7-1, I'd probably take it. But we've got to get ready because we're at P, we're at Belmont, we're at Tennessee State, and records, regardless, those are 3 tough places to play historically.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.